Okay, so really quickly, this worked in my last video on the NHL playoff format. At the beginning, I pointed out that on my channel, about 80% of the people who are watching my videos are not subscribed. And when I pointed that out, a number of you did subscribe, and I really appreciate that. So I just wanted to point that out. It did go down since I said that. It went from 80.1% to 79.6. I definitely want to get that way lower, but my goal for right now is 70%. So if you like this video or any other videos that I do, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Thank you. Now, on to the topic of the day, the match between Brady and Mickelson and Tiger and Manning. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever have as much fun watching golf. And I'm not trying to trash on golf. If golf is your thing, all the power to you. I totally respect that. But for me, I admit that golf is definitely one of the hardest sports you can do. So while I acknowledge that it's hard, I just find it pretty boring to watch. That's just my opinion. But this thing, man, this was so much fun. I was just going about my Sunday, and all of a sudden, an innocent Sunday afternoon became relentlessly entertaining. This was all for charity. The money's going to COVID relief, and they raised like 20 million. And that's insane. And that's such a feel good, like the event was good, like everybody loved it, and it made so much money. Like there's so much good that came from this. You know, celebrities across Twitter were chiming in, everybody was talking smack. There were so many like meme worthy moments. I mean, the whole thing was like comedy gold. And there were plenty of times where I was laughing. And I made a montage of all the different memes and memorable moments, and I'm going to share that with you guys, so don't go anywhere. It was a wonderful idea to have all of them mic'd up, because honestly, that was the best part. If it was just them golfing, like, yeah, that's cool. Like, these greats are golfing, and that's fun and all, but to hear them mic'd up and to hear everything they're saying and to hear them react when they hit a shank, like that's awesome to me. And let me tell you, there were plenty of shanks. And to be fair, the conditions were very bad. It was wet and moist and gross. But even Mickelson was smacking it into the mulch in the woods. Peyton's first shot, I don't even remember if they found it. There was a shot where Brady, like, pretty much it was a whiff and it just went up, like, and then rolled back, and he was like, sorry, partner. Out of everybody, it was kind of funny to see Brady do the worst. He did have the shot of the day, and that shot was freaking awesome. That's the first time there's been no sports, but that's the first time I've been watching something and I cheered, because it was just like, holy shit, like he just hit that. But they did a great job choosing, I don't know who set this up. I don't know if it was them or somebody contacted them or whatever, but it was perfect job, picking who it was, because Brady and Manning are both expert trollers. Peyton, I love Peyton, to be honest with you guys. Ever since the ESPYs, he's really won me over with his comedy. I just think he has such good timing. And yesterday was another example of that. It was really funny to see Brady like do bad at something. Since the past 20 years, we've been just watching him succeed at an incredible level. It was just a kind of a nice change of pace to see that he is only human. I thought that was amusing. So yeah, real quick, comment below what your favorite moments were. There's a lot to choose from. I'm going to share mine. My favorites were Brady ripping his pants, because that's just, it speaks for itself. We are always going to be able to say that arguably the greatest athlete of all time ripped his pants on national television. That's incredible. And the runner-up to that is when, Charles Barkley, he's hilarious, but he was saying to Brady, hey man, like if you hit it on the green here, it was a par three. He was like, if you hit it on the green, I'm donating 50K. I was like, oh, this will be a nice story, like if he can get it on the green. Well, he did not get it on the green. Not only that, I wasn't even close. It was an awful shot. And Brady was like, well, Chuck, you just saved yourself 50K. And then Chuck was like, damn, man, like I should have just said if you can keep it on the planet. And I just thought that was a perfect response, and that was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, without further ado, here is a montage of all the memes, funny moments, and highlights of what was the match.
Things figured out himself. He's hitting it pretty good in the rain. I'm impressed. He's more of a dome quarterback, so maybe he's in inclement weather. He can actually hang in there today. So trade maybe bunt it down the fairway a little bit. I was saying earlier, this is the types of days where you want to hand the ball off.
Correct.
You don't do too much throwing today, but we'll scrape it around. Should be a good day.
Here and my partner Brady, we were talking. He would have brought Gronkowski, because Gronk does whatever Tom asked him to do. go out and go wrestle, take a year off, come play in Tampa with me later, come caddy for me. You know, it's hard to get to him, right? But, you know, so you know, do you bring Eli? Could do that. You bring Nick Foles, maybe.
Cheap shot.
And now she won't even spare a passing glance. All just because I ripped my pants.
When Big Larry came round just to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown. And no girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants.
Oh, yeah. Go in! Yeah! Oh, my goodness! Oh, you made it!
Not great in another sport. I just want America to know that. Right
That could be fairway. Over on 7.
By the way, you got to really pay attention when Tiger's throwing the jabs.
These aren't the Falcons you're playing against. Tiger's a pretty good closer.
Same colors, though.
And
It's the Eagles that I cringe, bro, not the Falcons.
And yeah, he's counting like, wait, 2, 3. We've all been there. I mean, some of us have. Yep, 5 running out of fingers.
So yeah, guys, that's that. All in all, I love that. You know, I was expecting to have a good time watching it, but I was not expecting to, you know, love it. And it definitely helped that there was nothing else going on. Like, there hasn't been any sports or anything, because that, like, heightened my anticipation for this. Like, I had never been excited for golf before. And this was a first for me. And I enjoyed it. Yeah, what did you think about the match? Comment below, let me know. As always, like and subscribe, and yeah.